How are you today? What did you have for lunch? That's usually my go-to thing because I don't know how to do small talk. This show is fucking crazy. Every single episode has a twist. I don't know how many times I've said that. But now somebody in this little corporation or the people at the round table, someone literally has the death note and they're just jotting down names. Rem looking over their shoulder. Why? How did this transpire? Did I miss something or is this supposed to be unexplained at this point? I don't see how this could be part of Light's plan anymore because he literally forfeited the death note and has no remembrance of it. I think he's still owner though. No memory, but I think he's still the rightful owner for 450 days. Is that right? I could have that wrong, but one of the pause screens said something along those lines. Regardless, I'm hyped to see where this goes. I think some people even said like this upcoming arc in the show or whatever is one of their favorites. I trust your guys' judgment. Let's see how this plays out, man. Afrojack typing in the pin for the win. I scan to make sure he's the man. We're putting a lot of emphasis on this guy right here. Where did we leave off with him last episode? I don't remember. Ooh, denied.
Okay, maybe the belt.
Metal detector going off because you're a robot.
How's this? Huh?
Nah, not good enough. Get naked, boy.
What's wrong?
Just another Monday.
Oh, this?
Oh, it's the new building. They literally showed the giant skyscraper and everything that we're all gonna be part of now. Okay.
I had a little fight with my wife and...
What? Fight with my wife?
Yes, it's probably best if you sleep at home.
Huh? This guy literally just admitted to domestic abuse? What the f?
Where are they?
Oh, they're on a date.
Third wheel for real.
For God's sake, Matsuda, would you stop with this Misa crap?
Misa. It's like Little Caesars.
No, please, just pretend I'm not even here, okay? By the way, even if I leave you two alone, I'm still gonna be watching on surveillance cameras, so it wouldn't make any difference.
I'm gonna see everything.
I'll just close the curtains and turn off the lights.
And we have infrared cameras in here as well.
There's no way around this.
Since we've been here, you don't seem all that motivated to me.
All you're doing here is eating cake.
Actually, I'm depressed.
Hope that's not true.
Just can't get past the fact that my deduction was wrong. Although having said that, I'm still suspicious of you. That's why we're wearing these.
That does show some suspicion.
Which means it's highly likely that Kira was controlling your actions so that I would suspect you.
Ooh.
If I assume both you and Misa were being controlled by him.
Inside the brain of a genius.
If what I'm thinking is correct, when your confinement began, you were Kira. I don't believe it's coincidence that as soon as you were imprisoned, all the killings...
How does L figure this out? Okay, I gotta just realize this is the reality of this show. They're gonna come up with these theories that are correct, but there's no way any logical person would conclude these things.
Kira's power passes between people.
But if it's true, it'll be nearly impossible for us to catch Kira.
Alright, it's not supposed to be realistic. Got it.
So in the end, pursuing them becomes futile.
That cake looks like it slaps.
Cheer up, would you?
Cheer up? No, I'm sorry, I can't.
Damn.
By chasing Kira so desperately, we're just putting our lives at risk for nothing.
You would think you would have been one of them in the most danger. What the fuck? Light! Are you allergic to strawberries or something? The fuck was that for?
You don't feel like doing anything. Just because your genius deduction was wrong,
Oh,
I'm not...
tough love. Really tough love.
If we don't chase Kira, he'll never be caught. Is that what you want?
Light really wants to catch Kira. Who's gonna drop the bomb on Light when he finds out that he was Kira?
Whatever the reason.
Ooh! Like those punches. L does the kicks. Imagine fighting someone you're handcuffed to. That must suck. Misa, do you like this for some weird reason?
I can say that Light Yagami is Kira, and Misa Amane is the second Kira.
Uh-huh.
But it won't be enough to solve the case.
Exactly.
That's why I'm a little depressed.
You need proof.
As if you won't be satisfied unless I am Kira.
I won't be satisfied unless you're Kira.
Well, prepare to get satisfied.
I think I want
Because of that.
to be Kira.
I wanted you to be Kira. Ooh! Damn, Light!
I'm a lot stronger than I look, you know.
Damn! It would be the guy with bare feet that has all the leg moves.
Yes?
He just answered it all nonchalant.
Matsuda's acting stupid again.
Damn, acting like Joey Nato.
That is his specialty.
Oh!
I can hear you, you know.
I liked it better when they were playing tennis. Why are we fighting?
Take a close look at this.
This is so ironic. He literally wants to find Kira now. I feel like Light and L working together is like two really brilliant minds combined, and they're gonna literally crack down on the fact that Light Light's gonna expose himself. Not like the freaking Afro Jack in the beginning of the episode, but he's gonna expose himself as being Kira. That's how I see this unfolding.
As expected, there's been a general downturn in the market, with the exception of Yotsuba. Their deaths have worked in Yotsuba's favor. Your thoughts?
My thoughts is how much time has passed since you got out of jail.
But if what you're saying is true, we can assume that punishing criminals is not this Kira's real intent.
Okay, I guess this circles back to what's going on in that company. Is Yotsuba the name of that company? Okay, that's where I'm getting a little bit lost. The borrower of the death note will not be followed by a god of death. That explains everything that was going on in that company then. With at that round table with the dude right in the... He doesn't even know that there's a... Okay, he didn't know there was a Shinigami there. The god of death always remains with the owner of the death note, not the borrower, the owner. Also, the borrower cannot trade the eyesight. When the owner of the death note dies, while the note is being lent, its ownership will be transferred to the person who is holding it at that time. Is Misa gonna die?
Look at all we've done and no one suspects a thing.
Our
Facts.
stock continues to increase, but we've kept it below the radar.
So no one knows that your stocks are going up. You're making more money by killing certain political figures or company figures.
I thought we agreed one would be accidental.
The problem was that we named a specific location in Japan. I hear he and his mistress were in Italy at the time.
Oh, so that was impossible for them to get there. So that's how they're figuring out that, you know, it has to be physically possible. So these guys seem kind of sharp.
If our request is physically impossible, then
It won't happen.
Kira will kill that person using his default method.
The heart attack. Yep.
it's just like I was saying last week. If you want it to look believable, request accidental death or disease, and Kira will always find the quickest way to make it happen.
Disease is f***ed up. Don't do that.
Focused on the dying criminals. If these people back to us, then he'd have to be a god.
Yeah, there's no way to figure that out, right? But L's pretty close to figuring it out.
Hey, Chief. Oh, you too, Mogi. I've got some great
Mogi.
news.
Who the f*** is Mogi?
But Light has a theory that Kira is somehow involved with the Yotsuba group.
All right, so there's guys sitting around the table of the Yotsuba group. Got it.
That's probably it. Good work.
Okay, thanks.
Kira made an offer. As long as the NPA agrees not to pursue him anymore, he won't.
We're the MPA.
That's that. The police caved in to him.
Oh, we're surrendering to Kira. Can get it now. God damn, we're the police.
We all have our own lives, so think it over carefully.
How badly you want to crack down on Kira? I think Aizawa's Kira, low-key.
I was alone when I started this case, and although I'm grateful to all of you for staying with me as long as you have, I know that I can do this by myself. I'll
Wow.
be sure to visit you at the department and bring you Kira's head as a reward for all that you've sacrificed.
Yeah, to be honest, you guys haven't done shit.
As long as I'm alive, you won't be working alone. You have my word on that.
Light is dedicated to the cause. You're replacing us with this punk kid?
That's because the police as an organization were still hoping to arrest Kira. They were bowing to him. Besides, with all due respect, there's a big difference between the help of 2 or 3 civilians and the police as an organization.
You guys caved to Kira.
All of us have risked our lives to catch Kira.
Are we gonna keep
Doesn't
going?
have the right to decide whether we stay here or return to the police force.
Good point.
Oh, my boy got tongue skills.
Even if we do catch Kira, what are you gonna do after that?
Hit that motherfucking pole.
But I suppose after we catch Kira, I'll have to
Oh
dust
boy,
off my
smiling.
resume.
I'm gonna quit the police and chase Kira too, Chief. And I still
Damn.
have my job as Misa's manager.
I don't know what the market's like there, but
Think before you open your mouth.
job
Matsuda.
hunting. Oh, he said shut the f up.
Is there any way I could still keep my job and help you in my spare time?
There isn't. If you
Damn.
remain a police officer, then please don't come back here.
That's it. It's one or the other.
I won't be sharing any of our information.
Oh, he's going back to his old L ways. Vintage L is back.
I don't think it's fair to your families to burden them by giving up your livelihood just to continue this.
You want to know what's really frustrating? You're stressing about this and finding Kira, but Kira's literally like 10 feet away from you. Isn't that frustrating, bro?
Chief has a family too.
Our situations are completely different.
Oh, you have no idea.
I said I was prepared to die if that's what it took to catch him, and I meant it.
His unemployment.
I became a detective so I could catch the bad guys, not run away!
I appreciate this kind of passion.
You specifically told me that if a task force member were to lose their job under any circumstances, I should make preparations to ensure that their family's financial future was secure.
Oh, how much money is that?
This is not the time or place, Watari.
Oh, it is the time or place. The f you mean? That's some music to their ears.
I can't believe you did that.
He's
There you
pissed.
go, Aizawa. Isn't that great news?
He's like, I'm not leaving.
I assume that was some kind of test to determine how committed I was to this task force.
It kind of looked like that.
Ryuzaki's just not the type to say things directly. You should know that by now.
He had time to make that little cherry stem twist, though, right?
I was testing you. I wanted to see which one you would choose.
You're playing with my emotions.
If I wasn't sure before, I am now.
What's his choice?
No, I quit.
Oh.
Now I know this for sure.
He's out.
I've always hated Ryuzaki.
Oh, no.
I hate him and his way of doing things.
Well,
That's too bad. Because I like you, Aizawa.
Is that really gonna stop you?
I also hate the way you've always got to have the last word. You insult me, now you say something like that?
Well, he's going to Yotsuba. He's definitely going to Yotsuba. It's like, let me tell you guys everything I know. Like, who the fuck are you? Write down your name.
I just found another one. A general manager of a bank.
He's
Yotsuba's
Kira.
biggest competitor. On September 7th, he slipped and fell on the front steps of his house and died.
All right, well, that's a coincidence.
September the 7th was a Friday, wasn't it?
September 7th, Friday the 13th.
I'm amazed that you even noticed that, Chief.
Matsuda, I thought I told you to stop calling me Chief.
I'm sorry, but you'll always be the chief to me.
This is a really important clue, Dad. Nice work.
I feel like the dad is smarter than the show has shown us. He is, after all, the father of light.
Or is Kira simply using Yotsuba? Yeah, but we'll proceed under the assumption that this
Probably
is
the,
Kira.
yeah.
This is all of the Yotsuba group's employees.
Good idea.
Here.
Damn, how many people work there?
That's 300,000 people.
What?
How did he put this together so quickly? That's amazing, Mogi.
He's Kira.
So you really want to be useful?
Don't tell me to get coffee.
Yes.
Then could you get me another cup of coffee?
I don't know why, bro. I felt it. I felt the humorous beat coming. And I was like, yo, I'm getting like intern vibes from this dude. And I was like, yo, like the worst thing you could say is like, take out the trash or get me some coffee or something like that. I got that logic from, you know, like recording studio and record label internships and stuff like that. That's how it goes down at those.
So you really want to be useful?
We're not trying to make platinum records, though. We're trying to catch a mass murderer.
And for our guests over there as well.
Who's our guest? Who the fuck are you guys?
Hold on a sec. Who let them in?
Those two are the newest members of the task force.
You replaced Aizawa?
My name's Iber. I'm a con man.
I'm Weddy, and I'm a thief by trade.
So we hired criminals?
His unparalleled social skills allow him to befriend and gain the trust of any target. We'll use
I don't
him
trust him.
As for Weddy, she's a thief who specializes in cracking high-end security systems. As proof of that, she was able to enter the building without setting off a single alarm.
I mean, that's impressive. A lot of security measures in the beginning.
However, these two have never once been caught. Think of them as professionals of the underworld.
This is a very interesting tactic. I like it.
Let's all do our part and make this happen, okay?
Nope, that. I don't trust blondes.
Yeah.
The dad's like, it's autumn. It's September. There's no leaves on the trees. I like that little detail in the show.
Daddy!
Papa.
I just went shopping and I only bought for me and Yumi.
Uh-oh, here comes another fight.
It was sort of a last-minute decision, but they just gave me some time off.
Sometime.
Daddy?
Yeah, that's right.
Yippee!
He still gets the bag, though, right?
I can go with you to the park.
Aw.
Maybe we can go to the zoo together. Or the amusement park.
We've been stressing over this case so much. This is happy crying. It's happy crying. Don't worry.
Mommy, why is Daddy crying?
Aw, I get to spend time with the family. Ooh, dissipates into some reverberated crying at the end. Okay. Interesting episode there. Some big changes going on. We got some criminals working with us to catch a criminal. Gotta have the mind of a criminal, the criminal mindset to help us here, right? You do got Light right there beside you. Who's Kira, by the way? And it's crazy because Elle's like really stubborn about that. Can't shake the fact that I think you're Kira. You know what I mean? And it's just, I don't know. Elle is too accurate though, like with his conclusions. And it's scary. It's scary how accurate he is. And I don't know if the fact that that's not really realistic bothers me, or you kind of gotta like measure the show when you're watching a show and try to figure out, okay, what is this show's threshold for what's possible and what's not possible? And those are kind of like the ground rules that are set. First of all, we're talking about a fucking Death Note and Shinigami gods here, okay? So why the do I even think about realistic? Why is that even a thought that comes to mind? I guess this is gonna be a long-lasting twist. When Light said to Ryu, he was like, I guess this is goodbye. I was like, oh, well, we'll probably see him by the end of next episode. I haven't seen this guy at all. I hope wherever he is, he's chowing down some apples. If you didn't comment on this video yet, comment your favorite type of apple. If you say Granny Smith, you're banned. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you in the next one. Nada.